So in the arena, there's many people, right? And during a game. And there's people on the court, and there's people in the stands, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what are the people on the court doing?
Playing.
They're playing the game.
Mhm.
Are they setting goals?
Yeah.
Are they making shots? Are they making shots that sometimes they miss?
Yes.
Okay, what else are they doing?
Running.
Running? Are they communicating?
Oh, yeah.
Working together.
Are they cheering each other on?
Yeah.
Okay, what else? What else are they doing?
They're being part of the team.
They're being part of a team. Come on in.
Setting plans.
Yeah, they're being part of the team. They're setting up plans. What else are they doing?
Executing plays.
Executing plays, right? Are they strategizing? Okay, and who are they listening to?
Coach.
The coach. Okay, so these green things, those are coaches. Okay, it's good to have a coach, right? Everybody needs a coach. Does Michael Jordan have a coach? Tiger Woods? Okay,
More than one.
they probably have several, right? So here's the thing. Kelly and I are the coaches. Okay, this is me and Kelly. Now, who are these people in the black?
People that are playing.
No, these are the referees. Okay, the referees. What is the referee? Is he playing in the game?
No.
Is he making the money? Is he a player? No. Does he know every detail about the game?
Yes.
Does he know every rule?
Yes.
Does he know how to play the game?
Yes.
But he's not doing it, is he?
Correct.
Because he's refereeing it. How are some of you in this room a referee? You know exactly what you need to do. You know every rule. You know every detail about the fucoidin and the seaweed, right? But are you playing in the game? Not yet. Okay? And then these people are in the stands. What are the people in the stands doing?
Watching.
Watching, cheering,
Spectating. Yeah.
spectating, complaining,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
telling the players they could be doing it
Sideline
better.
coaching.
Online coaching, right? Are they making excuses?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Are they calling these people names like
Oh, yeah.
idiot, moron, and
Mm-hmm.
worse names? Right? That's what the people in the stands do. Okay. So what I want you to know right this minute, I want you to write it down. Don't raise your hand. Write it down. Right this minute, based on your activity since you joined this business, because we've all been in it in either 90 days or less, roughly, right? Right now, in this particular business, are you on the court or are you in the stands? Okay? Because you need to know exactly where you're at. Okay? So let me ask you this. The referees that know every detail about everything and know everything, do they ever really get to play a game?
No.
Could they have at some point?
No.
Probably, possibly.
Oh, you mean before? Yeah.
Before, but now that they're referees, is there any chance they're gonna? No, because they've already lost the opportunity, right? They waited too long. They know every detail, right? What about the coaches? What happens? What does a coach do when there's someone on the field who's not listening to them and not doing what they say and not taking the training and the coaching and applying it? What do they do?
Bench them.
They bench them. So that's these lines here. These are the people that are benched. They're not in the stands, but they're not on the field either. They're like right in the middle, right? They want to be playing. They're almost playing, but they're not willing to do that last like little thing they need to do that the coach said, you've got to do this. They're not willing to do it, and that's why they're on the bench. Okay, so if you're on the bench, write that down. And you need to know where you're at, because you won't know where you're going if you don't know where you're starting. Okay, so let's be realistic about where we're starting. And we didn't need to start last week or last month or 90 days ago. We're starting today. Okay, today is the day we're starting. Okay, so already, do you have a better picture of where you're at? Okay, good. That's a good start.
Great analogy.
Okay, so Kelly and I are your coaches for the day, and we're going to tell you what we're doing because we feel like we're on the court playing right now. And if you want to play on the court with us, we can teach you how to do it. We can tell you exactly what we're doing, exactly how we're doing it, and exactly how much we do to make it happen. Okay, sound good? Everybody's in?
Yes.
All in.
All in.
Who's all in?
All in.
Okay, everyone's all in. Awesome. So Kelly, come up and give your take on the court versus in the field.
I want a higher score, that's what I want.
A higher score.
Higher score.
A better bonus.
Yeah, there you go.
I also relate being on the court to W on the line, which is short for ass on the line. And when things really happen, is when your butt's on the line. All right, and that's really when we talk about being uncomfortable, and you're a little nervous. You might have a little sickness because you're performing or you're doing something you haven't done before. You're uncomfortable. But when you really put it out there and you're willing to break through the uncomfortableness, then you realize the reward, which is moving forward, which is being on the court, by the way. Because you could do all the training in the world, you could read all the books in the world, you could listen to all the coaches in the world, but if you're not willing to get in on the court and start playing the game, then all you are is an observer or you're in the stands. But I always like this because it's where the magic happens, and it's where people really, I think, challenge themselves to get beyond all their own conversations, and we all know what those are, right? How many people in here talk to themselves? All right. I know I do. It's that moment where you're thinking, oh gosh, you see, I know we were just in Memphis, and you see people that like have what you want, and you're thinking, man, I want that. I totally want that. And then all of a sudden that little voice is like, oh yeah, but I'm not that good, or, I don't know if I could do that, or, and it's like an instantaneous, split-second thoughts that happen in your mind that almost want to just negate everything you just said. So the question is, how do you get from beyond convincing yourself that you can't do it, that it can't be you? And people, I used to think, there's always a contest. And I remember back in the day that I'm thinking, oh, I'll never win the contest, why bother? To the point of, I decided, somebody's gonna win. Why not me? And all I did was just change my thinking about that. Why not me? And I actually won stuff. I just literally thought it into winning. And it's the same thing here, is when you could train your mind and start thinking differently, you can have different results.